the ending of Million Dollar Nannies, wrapping it up. I did finish episodes 6 through 8 last night. So I wrote down what happened. Mitchell and Leah got into it. And not Mitchell and Leah, Jack and Leah got into it. And Jack was just saying, because of Camila, we don't know if we want you to be the face, even though I don't feel like what Leah did was that bad. He was a single dad. She slept with him after she nannied. They already knew each other. They were already friends. I think Camila just blew it out of proportion. Like I said, allegedly, I feel like Camila's husband either cheated. I thought he cheated, but then it comes out later in the show, the grandmother, the mom, her mom was saying she's just really jealous. She's just a really jealous type of person. Oh, that's not even that cute. You know what I'm saying? But she was just like saying that she was really jealous and a little bit crazy, and so that could be it, or it could be he has cheated. I don't know, but I feel like when women have those really strong stances of like, oh my man, I have to protect him, I have to guard him, he's done something to make her think like that, or the man in the past that you haven't healed from, or the man in the past that you have healed from, but you're seeing some of the same signs in your nervous system and your brain is telling you like, watch this, you need to pay attention more. So I understand and I don't understand at all, but she kind of gets over that. Her and Sydney get to a good place, even though she was really nitpicky with Sydney at the very beginning. She does offer her a position, $25,000 signing bonus. I don't know what the salary is, but if that's the signing bonus. And then she offered her after 6 months, they'll up her salary. And Camila made it very clear that this was separate from the agency because she just does not trust Leah. It's so funny that when they first heard of like, oh, somebody slept with the husband, they were like, oh, it's Sydney. They just had this idea in their mind about her based on the way that she looked, that she was a cheater when it was really Leah, and Leah didn't even really do anything wrong. So Jack was all too happy to be like, I'm the new face, blah, blah, blah. I have business school and da, 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 da. And he had some ideas. I would not have gone about it that way. I think that higher end clientele, you don't want to wear shirts and say like, I'm a nanny. Do you need a nanny? Did they get one client from that? Yes. I still think that Leah had the connections. That was what was making the agency work. And had Taylor told Nicola what actually happened, how it actually played out, then I don't think Nicola would have seen it as badly, and I don't think Bregan would have seen it as badly. I really didn't like how Bregan was like, I know something. I think that's really petty and immature, and I just would not have done that. But it needed to come out. It needed to make good TV. If I had a question about one of my employees and what they were doing, I would have just came out and asked them. I don't need to hint at things like that. So let's see, what else happened? Oh, Mitchell and Taylor figure out that they just cannot live without each other. Taylor talks about how Mitchell micro-cheated. Mitchell's at dinner saying like, oh, I'm such a good guy, I've never cheated, and then the girls are like, actually, Taylor told us that you did this and you wouldn't cut contact with the girl that you kissed and blah, blah, blah. So he did micro-cheat. So I can understand a little bit why Taylor is thinking, oh, he's just gonna connect with someone else and leave, but oh my gosh, if he connects with someone else and leaves, let him go. I don't know, what else are you saying? If he connects with someone else and he leaves, let him go. And so, but she's just not like that. They've been together for 5 years. He realizes I'm holding on to something and not giving it a chance and waiting for things to be perfect. And I do love this girl. And she has known that she's loved him the whole time. So they finally get engaged and she's just like, I'm engaged, which is like great for them. But then Hannah goes, yes, girls, you two can date for 5 years and live in his parents' basement and then get engaged, which was shady. But okay. Anyways, I liked the show. I thought it was pretty interesting and I liked the characters. I connected with the characters. I really liked the honesty and the vulnerability of the ladies on the show. I feel like right now in the world, there is not very many people taking accountability for their actions. And every time an issue came up with these girls, they were saying like, I did do that, I felt this type of way, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to work through it. That's happened, I want to say, at least 3 times on the show. Even at the very end, when Jack realized that he does not have what it takes and he does not have the connections to move this business forward in the way that it should be moved forward, but he does have a skill set that could come alongside the business and help. I think that's a good little duo there. He did not apologize for making all these jokes about how she's gonna sleep with the dad, and I thought that was just so petty Betty. Even though they all sided with her and knew that it wasn't that bad, they were just like trying to put her down. And I loved how Leah did not take the bait. She was just like, okay. You could tell that she has like a really good strength of character in certain areas, and I really love that for her. So kudos to the people on this show. Good job. And that's it. Bye.